You clicked on this video because you want the insider story of how Henry Cavill transformed into a real-life superhero and monster slayer right before our eyes. Picture this: Cavill's chest swelling under that Superman suit, sweat dripping from every vein, every grunt echoing with power. We promise to pull back the curtain. There are jaw-dropping details and secret strategies you haven't heard yet. We're saving one surprise for later. This isn't a dry bodybuilding tutorial. It's bold storytelling about Cavill's journey in vivid, sensational detail. Stick around to see exactly what it took to craft that Greek god body and why it matters. Because hidden in this routine is the raw recipe for your own transformation. Arms like hydraulic pistons and shoulders so wide they'd cast a shadow on the equinox. This is Henry Cavill, charging up for Superman training. To nail the Man of Steel physique, Cavill embraced insane intensity in the weight room. Mornings sometimes started with CrossFit-style blasts. Imagine 3 reps of 225-pound back squats, 6 pull-ups, 9 push-ups, repeated frantically for 9 minutes. A brutal circuit that left even YouTubers wincing. Later, he'd hit the gym again for old-school heavy lifting, 4 sets of 5 on incline dumbbell press, flat dumbbell press, weighted pull-ups, and barbell rows. Each rep was like a heavyweight punch to mediocrity. Cavill used a 4-day split, 2 days on, 1 day off, to divide strength and pump days. Some days he lifted very heavy, 3 to 6 reps, to build raw power. On others he cranked out higher reps, 10 to 12, to flood the muscles with blood for that chiseled look. This blend of low-rep tension work and high-rep pump work hammered every fiber. The payoff was obvious: broad shoulders tapering to a tiny waist, quads and traps popping in HD. As one fitness blogger notes, Cavill's body had that perfect shoulder-centric Superman silhouette. Between sets, Cavill wasn't nibbling lettuce wraps, he feasted on fuel. To pack on muscle, his diet ballooned to around 5,000 calories a day. Imagine 5 steak and egg breakfasts, mountain-sized chicken curries, and multiple protein shakes to hit that mark. By day's end, one guy following Cavill's plan ate 5,146 calories. 493 grams of protein and 492 grams of carbs. Every meal was strategic. Protein first, carbs to refill tanks. The result of this war on calories. Cavill's torso looked drawn from marble, veins like roadmaps of strength and abs sharp enough to grate cheese. Think you've caught your breath? Hold tight. Cavill's regime wasn't finished yet. Now imagine ramping this up for Geralt of Rivia. Glistening with sweat under the gym lights, every flex and hold on Cavill's body screams power. He's sculpting Geralt's muscle by muscle. In preparation for The Witcher, Cavill teamed up with strength coach Dave Rienzi, yes, the same trainer who works with Dwayne Johnson, to craft a regime that's both ferocious and functional. Every morning began with fasted cardio. Even on 12-hour shooting days, he'd dash onto the treadmill or jump rope before breakfast. This stoked his metabolism and edged his abs to razor sharpness. After that came the iron, lower body and core circuits designed like traps for fat. Cavill wasn't just moving weight, he was annihilating his posterior chain. He'd load up Romanian deadlifts with a hip circle band wrapped around his thighs to seal the contractions. 4 seconds down, a hard 2-second pause at the bottom, and then grind back up. Every centimeter felt like climbing up a mountain of resistance. Next came glute ham raises and hyperextensions. Cavill's back arched, glutes fired like pistons, and he held each rep at the peak for a 2-second squeeze. You can almost hear the crackle of effort as he fights gravity. Not even his abs got a break. They were torched by brutal core moves. Cavill did long, static oblique holds, 30 seconds each side 3 times, until his sides trembled, and endless 3-way dumbbell shoulder raises, front, side, rear delts in one continuous flow, to carve those caps. Every set was drenched in intensity. When he wasn't bending iron, he'd lock himself into Isaiah's racked chains of sleeveless shirts. Because as Cavill's posted photos show, even his rest days were a thirst trap. Through it all, he remembered, "Not everyone is Superman. You are you," a mantra from Cavill himself. Translation: push beyond limits, but tailor it to your journey. Cavill's secret is blending heavy power moves, 3 to 6 reps, with high rep pumps, 10 to 12 reps. Mix max effort lifts, squats, presses, deadlifts, with burnout sets to build both size and strength. Even as a superhero, Cavill did moves for real-world power, Romanian deadlifts, glute ham raises, static holds. Those exercises forged a body ready for anything, from flexing on villains to slaying monsters. Fasted cardio at dawn and iron all week kept Cavill shredded. He never skipped leg day or core day, and he kept upping the intensity. With up to 5,000 calories a day, Cavill's diet was as hardcore as his workouts. Learn from the feats, not the numbers. You may not need 5,000 calories, but your training only works if you properly refuel with protein and carbs. Imagine yourself in Cavill's shoes, or boots in Geralt's case, pushing through that final rep, every muscle trembling with pride. Which part of Cavill's regimen amazed you the most? Is it his brutal circuits or the massive meals that refueled the fire? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're craving more transformational stories, hit subscribe and check out our next deep dive. Maybe Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman workout, wink. What's your next superpower move? Don't hold back. Ask, answer, and get to work.